miles fairly insignificant. Number 2, the grey, the Flying Phantom at 25 to 1, Philip Robinson. Number 3 is Tethys, one of the possible front runners, 14 to 1, Jimmy Fortune rides. Number 4, Always Aloof at 8 to 1 for Richard Hills. And then number 5, Latter Harb, long the favourite for this race, 9 to 2 market leader for Richard Quinn from the Reg Acre stable, which specialises in winning these big handicaps. Number 6 then is George Dillingham under John Carroll at 16 to 1. Number 7, Pedraza, a St Ledger entry, Pedraza, 6 to 1, Tony McGlone. Number 8 is Trans-Siberia, another grey, 12 to 1, Kevin Darley rides. Number 9, Blaze Away, blinkered for the first time under Martin Dwyer at 14 to 1. Number 10, Ivers Flutter at 33 to 1, Alan Mackay. Number 11 then is High Flying, the 1993 winner of this race, an 8 to 1 chance today, ridden again by Joe Fanning. Number 12, Star Rage, under Paul Fessy, claiming £7 at 16 to 1, Star Rage. 13 is Shadiwan, the other Reg Acurst runner, Jimmy Quinn rides at 7 to 1. Number 14, Nufari, a 16 to 1 chance for Nicky Carlisle. 15, Mondragon under Neil Kennedy at 16 to 1, like Nufari. And then number 16 is Chief Minister at 16 to 1, Gary Bardwell. And the rank outsider is number 17, Miraswaki, at 100 to 1 under young Darren Moffat, claiming £3.
Let's spin through another 2 or 3 for you, because it really is as competitive as you would wish. Has not moved up on a plate, so to speak. You've got to keep pushing. He seems to answer his riders every call. I expect to see him ridden handily. I'd just be surprised if he was fast enough, if there wasn't something that came and did him, however well he runs at the end of the race. But if you've backed him, you can expect a stout-hearted performance from number 8, Trans-Siberia. In the orange colours is Neil Kennedy on Mondragon, Mary Reevely's representative. This is another tough stayer. He tends to get behind in the early stage.
Chief Minister just giving a few problems in stall 7. Having to be blindfolded to go in, Chief Minister, from the Tom Dyer stable, which was of course successful earlier on with Al Woodard. There's High Flying, looking very relaxed. Of course, he's seen it all before, this 9-year-old, the winner 2 years ago under Joe Fanning. And now a 7 to 1 chance, High Flying. Edmonds Derby, the Newcastle Brownell Northumberland plate. They leave the stalls with 2 miles in front of them. Breaking out well was Pedraza over towards the far side with George Dillingham. And Always Aloof is handy, so is the favourite Latter Harb with a big white face. On the wide outside is the Flying Phantom, the big grey horse, as they cover the first furlong and a half. And it's Latter Harb and Richard Quinn together with Tethys now and the Flying Phantom. They're a line of 3. And they're chased behind those by Pedraza in 4th place towards the inside then of Shadiwan as they prepare to make the first turn. Back behind them is Always Aloof from George Dillingham and Blaze Away, and they're followed in the midfield then by High Flying. Towards the rear at this stage, Nufari, and Miraswaki is last of all. Out into the country they go, and it's the Flying Phantom that now takes over from Tethys towards the inside of Latter Harb, and then Pedraza with the white face towards the outside in the maroon and white colours. They're followed through by Always Aloof in blue, George Dillingham the rail next, and then High Flying towards the outside. Behind those, Mondragon creeping up the rail a bit. Trans-Siberia is buried in the midfield. Chief Minister is widest of the lot of them. Towards the back, Star Rage with Nufari. Ivers Flutter and Miraswaki wags the tail. They swing left-handed once again, heading towards the back straight here at Newcastle, and the Flying Phantom is doing the donkey work in this Newcastle Brownell Northumberland plate, a length clear of Pedraza in 2nd. Latter Harb, the favourite, is 3rd on the outside of Tethys as now they straighten up once again into the back straight. Behind the 4 leaders is George Dillingham at this stage with Always Aloof hard on their heels, and then Chief Minister towards the outside, Mondragon towards the inner from Blaze Away, and then Bold Gate the top weight with only about 5 or 6 behind him. They include Trans-Siberia, Nufari, Ivers Flutter, and still at the back Star Rage and Miraswaki. Approaching the halfway stage then, and it's still the Flying Phantom who tows them along from Pedraza in 2nd. Latter Harb has never been far off the premises. Then High Flying now on the wide outside in the red and white striped jacket, the 93 winner. Tethys is still there towards the inside. Chief Minister already getting reminders. George Dillingham's not far away. Neither is Always Aloof, and Shadiwan is also snapping at the leader's heels. They head towards the final 3/4 of a mile then, and the Flying Phantom yet to be headed. Still out in front from Pedraza in 2nd. Tethys towards the inside is nudged up a bit. Latter Harb towards the outside in the yellow colours. They are followed by Shadiwan, high flying, giving up the outside to Nothing, going round the houses. And then Bold Gate now driving up the inside of many horses as they prepare to swing the corner, and Pedraza takes over from Latterharb, and Latterharb just getting the better of the argument as they now swing in. Pedraza is second, and then Bold Gate is running on as they head towards the final 3 furlongs. Up front, Latterharb, with now George Dillingham delivering a challenge down the outside. Pedraza back in third, flat-footed, high-flying. The grey on the wide outside, Trans-Siberia. He's again one. He'll battle home from Bold Gate. George Dillingham took over, approaching the final quarter mile from Bold Gate. Second, high-flying. Pedraza weakening, Latterharb weakening, and now Bold Gate under his big burden of 9 stone 10. David Harrison drives him into the lead. Bold Gate stamping his class on this Pitman's Derby. He's gone 3 or 4 lengths clear of George Dillingham, then Trans-Siberia and high-flying, and racing up to the line. What a fine weight-carrying performance here by Bold Gate, who strides away with it from Trans-Siberia second, George Dillingham in third. Nufari was staying on in 4th place, just ahead of Always Aloof. Then high-flying, another bold bid from Ivers Flutter, who was never nearer. Latterharb and Pedraza both weakened out of it. They're clear of Mondragon. Star Rage looking very weary, then Blaze Away. Behind those, Shadiwan, Chief Minister, Miraswaki, never out of the rear division, and the early leader, the Flying Phantom, was just about last of all, although Tethys has pulled up a little feelingly just past the post. So a tremendous performance.